So Mad Max Fury Road is the fourth Mad Max movie to come out, the first to come out in 30 years, and really serves as a reboot and reimagining of the Mad Max franchise. At the beginning of the movie, we find ourselves with Max, and we see that he's really tortured from the loss of his wife and his daughter, and soon enough, he is abducted by desert pirates. And in an attempt to escape, he reluctantly teams up with Charlize Theron's character, the Imperator Furiosa, who is running from the same people after betraying their ruler/self-proclaimed deity. And then an hour-and-a-half thrilling chase scene across the post-apocalyptic Australian desert occurs, and it is frickin' badass. First of all, to be honest, I haven't seen all of the Mad Max movies beforehand. I've seen them in bits and pieces, but not like in one cohesive viewing. The one thing that I love, I just really appreciate, is being taken for a ride and being taken to a different world and really feeling like I'm in that world. And Mad Max Fury Road does that to perfection. I felt like I was there with them. This movie really is a nightmare. Like, it feels like a nightmare. There's no one in sight other than this one group of people that's trying to kill you. And you're just running away from them the best that you can, and you're not succeeding very well. The returning director, George Miller, really sticks to his guns. You know, he doesn't betray his style or what he knows this is. This is a chase scene movie with a story developed around this hour-and-a-half long chase scene, and I'm telling you, it works. And I mean this. The action in this is unlike anything I've ever seen. The last time I said that was when I saw The Raid and The Raid 2. I can honestly say I've never seen action sequences with such practical effects just blow up in our face on screen. It feels like it harkens back to the Mad Max movies. It's ultra violent, it's non-stop, it's got an 80s feel to it through and through, and the performances across the board are all great. I mean, Tom Hardy, Nicholaus Hoult, Zoe Kravitz, but the one person that sticks out, Charlize Theron. If I was in PE class choosing the teams, if I got to go first, I might go with her over Max. She's that much of a badass. And oh my God, the music. Are you freaking kidding me? Some of the music that was used in Shutter Island, I think, is used in this, as well as just some ridiculously intense, just guttural metal. At one point, there's literally just a masked guitarist who's just shredding the freaking guitar on this car, and he's got a guitar flamethrower. And there's these just guys on these drums, they're like all up in the air, and you can tell it's like they're creating war music. It's kind of a fourth wall breaking kind of feel, because some of that music is part of the score, but it's also what they're playing in the movie. So you're like, it kind of breaks the fourth wall a little bit, but it's just really awesome the way they do it. You just feel like you are surrounded by sand, fire, gasoline, blood, and metal. And it's amazing. Now, I am praising this movie, but at the same time, it does have a few problems. Anything I've described so far seems a bit much, a little bit out of your comfort zone. I implore you to give it a shot, but I understand at the same time I can't recommend it to you. The other thing is that this movie really lacks story and character development, unfortunately. I mean, I don't want to say even unfortunately. It works. It completely works for me, but at the same time, I would have liked to have gotten a little bit more background on the story. But this movie didn't really touch on the overall mythos of like Mad Max. At least for me, it didn't. If anything, it really felt like Charlize Theron's movie. It kind of felt like the first season of a brand new show, and you know, they kind of end it with an ending that works if it doesn't get renewed, but also works if it does get renewed for a season 2. The ending works for me, but it's not the most desirable ending, because you kind of left hanging. You know, but that again, because of the pacing, because of the way it's filmed, because it's no holds barred, it just throws you into the mosh pit and it just lets you fend for yourself. It works. And at the end of the day, that's why I liked this movie so much, is that it embraced its style, it didn't hold back, it is ferocious. And at the end of it, I felt like I just gotten off a roller coaster, and I loved that feeling. And although I had a few issues with the movie that I am hoping will get kind of figured out in the sequels, I'm still so happy I saw this movie in theaters, and I'm definitely buying or renting this when it comes out on iTunes. So I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. If you want to go to a different world for like 2 hours and explore a terrifying yet fascinating post-apocalyptic place, go see this in theaters and go see it in IMAX if you can. Anyways, guys, that's what I think. Take it or leave it. But what do you guys think? Are you interested in this? Have you seen the other Mad Max movies? And what are you really hoping for out of this one? Guys, I appreciate you watching. If you like this, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, whatever you like. And let's do this again soon, okay? I'll check you later.
Check you later. Check you later.
Hey, man, get off my case.
Oh, man. Chicks don't want to hear that shit.
Go Hawks.